The mission of the Texas Book Festival is to celebrate authors and their contributions to the culture of literacy, ideas, and imagination.
We had that very first festival in November of 1996. It was a huge success.
What's wonderful here is you will see whole families coming in. You'll see parents bringing in their children to buy books, creating the next generation of readers. I don't see that at any other festival. That's what makes it unique.
I come to the Texas Book Festival every year. It's my absolute favorite Austin event. And we started coming when this little guy was, what, 8 or 9 years old?
Since the first year.
Since the first year.
So it's nice to have it become sort of a social thing, and I see people bringing their kids here and stuff like that, which is nice.
We're one of the few book festivals in the nation that's also a fundraiser. Because book festivals are expensive to produce, most festivals only raise enough money to be able to produce the festival, but we've been able to give almost $2.5 million to Texas public libraries in grants for materials for those libraries.
I come every year that Bill Brand speaks, and I love hearing his take on history, and I always end up getting a great takeaway, and I'm off to his book signing now to get the latest of American classics.
I happen to think this is the best book festival I've been to, and I've been to almost all of them since the beginning. And the fact that so much of it is outdoors. I've seen more children, for example, around here than in previous years.
It's interesting to hear more about the sort of the process of writing, what people think about when they write. It's been really interesting to listen to the audience questions and get a sense that a lot of the people in the audience are people who are trying to write themselves.
I really love your books. They're so awesome.
I love being at the festival. I love interacting with the fans, but something like this where there's more than one author, I really love talking to the other authors. For me, that's the most exciting part.
Having the book festival in the Capitol building, this is an absolutely gorgeous building and has lots of history. It's a perfect setting, I think, for the book festival and makes it unique. I don't think most book festivals are held in a setting like this.
It's fun to just come and listen to the music and see people who love books too. And so it's great to see kids coming out and being excited about books.
It'll create a new generation of writers.
It's fun to see how all the authors think about their books and how their creative process. It's really entertaining. It's really informative, and it's an entertaining way to do it. And it inspires you to be more creative, because you think if they can make up these amazing things that I just love to read, then why can't I do that? It's really an incredible thing.
We have cookbook writers, and people are thrilled to get to meet them.
The cooking tent's always really fun to watch the demos they do over there.
So many people in Austin really like books, and that's refreshing.
Every year the list of authors get more incredible, and just excited to see who they have.
There's something really special about actually having the book in your hand and the smell of the book and the way it feels. It's really nice. It's good to see that something's still keeping it alive.
We never would have imagined that the Texas Book Festival would really be the institution that it is now.
When people come to the festival, we're celebrating authors and their works, and we're uniting readers with their authors, which you really can't do. You can read a book, but you can't always ask an author, where did the idea come from, and what were you thinking when you wrote this? So the work we do really fits true to our mission.
Well, the experience here is just terrific. It's a meeting of people who care about words, the written word and the reading of words, and in an environment that is great fun. I mean, that's the ultimate thing for somebody who writes books, is to be able to talk to somebody who's actually read something you've written and has something to say about it. That means everything. So this is the top of the line stuff for me. There are other kinds of book festivals, but I think this is probably the ultimate.
They get exposed to the idea that books and reading are interesting things and an interesting enterprise. The more people who come to the book festival, the better. And the more people who can take advantage of it, the better for them, the better for the book festival.